Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Hinkle here, and we're going to be playing a game today called Shake Those Beans 5, 6, 7. And I've got 5 beans here in my hand, and they all have a red side and a white side. And I'm going to give the beans a shake with my hand and drop them onto my recording sheet here. And depending on how I drop the beans, it is the equation I need to write in. And I've underlined the front number in the equation in red. Those are going to be our red beans. And then the back number I left empty or white because those would be our white beans. So as an example, if I were to drop this, our front 2 beans would be the red ones, which would be what number? 2. And our back 2 beans would be the white, which would be 3. So I would write 2 plus 3 equals how many beans in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was an example before I get going. Here I go. Shake those beans. 5, 6, 7. I'm shaking them up really good here. And I'm going to give it a drop. Ooh, there we go. How many red beans did I get? And how many white beans? 3 red plus 2 white. So 3 red plus 2 white equals how many beans in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beans in all. All right. Just like the game we played yesterday, the equation that reaches the top first wins the game. My goodness, would you look at that? How many red? How many white? What's my equation? Again, it is 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 equals 5 beans in all. All right, let me pick up those 5 beans again and give them a shake, a shake, a shake. Then drop them. All right, this is how they fell this time. How many red? How many white? My red, 2, and my white, 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5 beans in all. Let me gather those beans up again for some more shake, a shake, a shake. All right, there's my beans. What column should I go to? Look at the red with the little red underline. Yes, it is again. 2 plus 3 equals 5. All right, what do we have here? Let me gather the beans a little bit closer together. How many red do you see? How many white do you see? It is 3 red plus 2 white. 3 plus 2 equals 5 beans in all. Okay. Those must be the common shake and drops because there's quite a few columns we have not seen come up yet. Oh, the beans went that far, and this is what fell this time. We've seen this one before as well. Look at the red and the white. Which column should I be recording data in? It is, again, the 2 plus 3 equals 5, neck and neck here between those middle columns. I wonder if I'm ever going to be able to shake one of the ones on the outside here. All right, shake, 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 drop. Oh, there we go. How many red? How many white? Which column should I record in? It is 4 plus 1 equals what? 5. 5 beans in all. Okay, let me spread them out a little. How many red do you see? How many white do you see? 3 red plus 2 white equals 5 beans in all. Are you noticing something about the sum of the equation, the answer to all of these equations? All right, that was how many red? How many white? This one was the one that continued to come up in our shake. And as I was talking about before, so this column is the winner. I never had 5 beans with 0 white. I never had 1 red with 4 white or all white come up, but it could have if I shook that way. Now, the answer though to this equation, 0 plus 5 is what? It is also 5. And 1 plus 4, again, 5. And 5 plus 0, 5. And we already know from writing these equations, those all equal 5. Well, the reason they all have to equal 5 is because I'm shaking 5 beans. So if I'm shaking 5 beans, my answer can't be 6. I never had 6 beans. And if I'm shaking 5 beans, my answer couldn't be 2. I didn't have 2 beans. All we were doing was telling in the 5 beans how many of them were red and how many of them were white. But there was always going to be 5 beans because I continually shook 5 beans. But they could land different ways. We never saw that way. But this would have been 5 plus 0 equals 5. So our winner today was 3 plus 2 equals 5. And shake those beans, 5, 6, 7. Thank you.